Hi, my name is Rick Schnabel and I'm the Chief Transformational Officer of Life Beyond Limits. We are a transformational training company, and there's one piece of information that I got many years ago from one of my mentors that made a massive difference to my business, and I'd like to share that with you today, and hopefully you can apply this in your own business to make a huge difference. So the piece of information I was given was the size of your business is directly connected to the size of your promise. So a promise is a little bit like or akin to a brand promise. So let me give you some examples so that you can get a sense of this. So Coca-Cola, for example, their promise is to inspire moments of optimism and uplift. That's their promise. And many of their commercials are very much geared around that particular promise. Now, Nike's promise is to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. Now, very core to innovation, and their campaigns are very inspirational, so they certainly do meet that particular promise. Now, Apple, a very successful company, their brand promise is a two-sided promise that includes their guarantee, and that is to create products based on seeing the world a little differently. And Google's is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. These are promises that these companies are making, and they're certainly very large companies. Now, before having that conversation with my mentor, who suggested that if I wanted to grow my business, I needed to grow my promise, we didn't have one. We didn't have a promise whatsoever. And, unlike BMW, who pitched themselves to a degree where their promise is to build the ultimate driving machine, we just didn't have a promise. Our company, though, within its title, Life Beyond Limits, actually is almost creating a promise within itself. But we worked very specifically to work out what was the key ingredient that we wanted to offer with our training programs, with our coaching, with all of the various books and products that we provide. And that was one thing: to empower your mindset to become the highest possible version of you. And that became our absolute promise. Now, once we did that, we equally created a positioning line of transformational trainers. And so we were looking for people who really couldn't get to where they wanted to be. And because of our tools and because of our excellence in that space, we knew how to help a person to shift their thinking so that they could create a whole new level of success in their lives. So, as transformational trainers, being our positioning line, that's exactly what we did in every single element of our business. We looked, whenever anyone wrote a book, we said, can this transform a life? When anyone created a course, we said, can this transform a life? And of course, any business people that we worked with, helping them to grow their business, we asked, can this program help them to become the highest possible version of themselves? Are we transformational trainers? That made a huge difference. Since doing that, we have created millions and millions and millions of dollars in revenue. And it is a key piece that makes a big difference to your business. So please apply it, put it into your business, and live a life beyond limits. My name is Rick Schnabel from Life Beyond Limits, and hopefully somewhere along the line we'll get to meet. Bye for now.